It's been a couple of months since CreateSpace announced the merge with KDP Print, and many people have since transitioned from CreateSpace over to KDP with zero issues. As some of you may be aware of, I tried the transition early on and was very unsuccessful in merging it on over. Well, I've got good news in today's broadcast, so make sure that you stay tuned. Welcome to Self-Publishing with Dale, where you learn how to publish books that sell and build an unstoppable brand. Not too long ago, CreateSpace announced their merge with KDP Print. However, it was rife with issues and a lot of heartaches, hassles, and horse manure. However, it appears like they've got everything somewhat ironed out, so I thought I would finally take a moment to hit the merge button and try it out again. Well, I was very fortunate and very successful in doing that merge, but here are some of my thoughts before I share the exact process I went through. The reason I wanted to shift my CreateSpace catalog over to KDP Print now was I heard there were some issues when it came to the transition. Some covers weren't going over, some of the metadata needed to be updated, so I knew that I didn't want to be saddled with this right in the midst of peak season just after Thanksgiving and right around Black Friday. So I said, let's go ahead, let's get this merged now so I don't have to worry about all this stuff right in the middle of peak season. I knew ahead of time that going into this there were going to be some issues, so that's why I thought we'd go ahead and pull the trigger now. A few things that have been an issue are, of course, we only have 5 keyword slots in CreateSpace. When you go over to KDP Print, you have 7 keyword slots, which can be a big advantage to your book. But if you're like me and you have a deep back catalog of books over in CreateSpace, there's going to be some issues in transitioning your catalog from one site to the other. And part of that problem is some of the covers aren't propagating properly inside the dashboard. However, if you go over into the Amazon bookstore, you'll discover your book's just fine and just the shape that you wanted it to be in. Let's take a look at the process that I went through. All right, we're over here on CreateSpace.com and we're doing attempt number 2 over the past couple of months since the merge of CreateSpace to KDP Print. So far, early signs are that it has been a very smooth transition for a lot of people, especially ones with larger accounts. Mine is a larger account, so we're going to see just how easy it is. I'm going to go ahead and log in. I'm going to get started. Going to link the existing account. All right, it all looks good. Start your move, and we're working on it. Transfer complete. You'll be redirected in a moment. Wow. This is pretty incredible. But you know, we can go down through and we see that everything was moved. So at this point, all I have to do is go in and fix probably some of the metadata. As some of you may be aware, we have 5 keyword slots on CreateSpace with up to 25 characters per slot. Now with KDP Print, we have 7 keyword slots with up to 50 characters per slot. So this really can add up to quite a bit and get it to where your book's a lot more discoverable. So it was that stinking simple. Really, it took most of the day for a lot of the books to get all the way over into my KDP Print account, but now my CreateSpace account is completely empty. Not a single publication is left. It's almost like an apartment that you grew fond of, and as you move out on the very last day, you reflect on all the great times that you had. I would highly recommend that if you are going to be expecting big things going into Q4, don't wait too long on the merge. Because if you run into some kind of issue, it's better that you handle this now rather than waiting till later and then you're having a terrible Q4. And I don't want that to happen for you. What do you think? Have you moved your CreateSpace books over to KDP Print yet? If so, how has the process been for you? And if you're waiting, what's holding you back? Why are you waiting so long? I definitely want to hear your candid thoughts in the comments. In the meantime, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you click the little thumbs up and share it with somebody else who would enjoy it too. Till later, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll see you soon.